Proverbs chapter 20. Today is August 20th. Today's proverb is chapter 20. Proverbs chapter 20. And here we go. Starting with verse 1. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is a brawler, and whoever is led astray by it is not wise. The wrath of God. The wrath of a king is like the roaring of a lion. Whoever provokes him to anger sins against his own life. It is honorable for a man to stop striving, since any fool can start a quarrel. The lazy man will not plow because of winter. He will beg during harvest and have nothing. Counsel in the heart of a man is like deep waters, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Most men will proclaim each his own goodness, but who can find a faithful man? Verse 7. The righteous man walks in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. A king who sits on the throne of judgment scatters all evil with his eyes. Who can say, I have made my heart clean, I am pure from my sin? Diverse weights and diverse measures, they are both alike an abomination to the Lord. Even a child is known by his deeds, whether what he does is pure and right. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord has made them both. Do not love sleep, lest you come to poverty. Open your eyes, and you will be satisfied with bread. It is good for nothing, cries the buyer, but when he has gone his way, then he boasts. There is gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel. Take the garment of one who is surety for a stranger, and hold it as a pledge when it is for a seductress. Let me read that again. I didn't quite catch that. Take the garment of one who is surety for a stranger, and hold it as a pledge when it is for a seductress. Not quite sure where that one comes from yet. Bread gained by deceit is sweet to a man, but afterward his mouth will be filled with gravel. Plans are established by counsel, by wise counsel wage war. He who goes about as a talebearer reveals secrets. Therefore do not associate with one who flatters with his lips. Whoever curses his father or his mother, his lamp will be put out in deep darkness. An inheritance gained hastily at the beginning will not be blessed at the end. Do not stay, I will recompense evil. Do not say, I will recompense evil. Wait for the Lord, and he will save you. Diverse weights are an abomination to the Lord, and dishonest scales are not good. This is the second time it was said in this chapter. A man's steps are of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? It is a snare for a man to devote rashly something as holy, and afterward to reconsider his vows. A wise king sifts out the wicked and brings the threshing wheel over them. The spirit of a man is the lamp of the Lord, searching all the inner depths of his heart. Mercy and truth preserve the king, and by loving kindness he upholds his throne. The glory of the young men is their strength, and the splendor of old men is their gray head. Mine's kind of shiny, so oh well. Blows that hurt cleanse away evil, as do stripes the inner depths of the heart. Okay, that's chapter 20. A chapter a day keeps the devil away. Now, there's 30 days in a month. There's actually 31 chapters of Proverbs. I prefer to wait till the month that has 31 days before I read into chapter 31. But there are those also that say that you can read 30 and 31 on the same day. So if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. I haven't gotten there yet, so pray for me. Maybe I should. I don't know. But anyway, there was one that that stood out to me, and I'm trying to find it. Counsel in the heart of a man, verse 5, is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. You know, this reminds me of my mentor, my pastor right now. He's one of the pastors at my church, at Hope Church. And we meet not on a weekly basis or anything right now, but we meet at least 2 or 3 times a month, and we talk and everything like that. And each time we talk, even though we don't necessarily talk about the exact thing that might be bothering me or something like that, but he says things and he asks questions that cause me to think throughout the time that we're not meeting, or after we meet until the next time. And it helps me to see things that I didn't see before, regardless of what I may think about the methods. Sometimes it's, I'm learning some new things, and I'm going through a challenge of learning how to do things in a little bit of a different way, and it's kind of frustrating and irritating sometimes, but change always is. And as long as we're going through change that brings us closer to God, that's good. But if we're just going through change just to go through change, so whatever, for whatever reason, and it doesn't bring us closer to God, then maybe we ought to rethink what we're doing. But here in this verse, it shows that there are men that are wise and can draw out what God wants to do in our lives and help us to see within ourselves what God is doing. And so I'd recommend that to anybody. And I hope that this is encouraging to you. And go ahead and share which verse sticks out to you and what it means to you. And let's strike up a conversation. Let's work together on learning how to do this and help. And those that you've already know how to do it this way, maybe you can show me something that I don't quite know yet or understand yet, and we can discuss it, and we can grow together. So anyway, August 20th, a proverb for every day of the month brings wisdom. God bless you.